training superstars. Today I'm going to answer the question, how do you become a great horse rider and trainer and think outside the box? So horse training is not like cooking a cake or cooking school. Well, it might be because I don't know that much about cooking, but it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. It's not this is how you train a horse and this, if you apply these aids to this horse, that's what will happen. You have horses that are stiff, you have horses that are too supple, you have horses that are forward, horses that are lazy, horses that like the left, horses that like the right, horses that can trot but can't canter, horses that can canter but trot, and all those variances in between. So it's impossible to write a playbook that explains everything that you need to do. So your job as a rider and trainer, if you want to take that step and be that rider trainer, is you've got to figure it out for yourself, which a lot of people don't like. They don't like to think outside the box. They don't like to think creativity. Oh my God, creativity. Oh, Georgia, help me. Creativity. Yeah, that's not it. Georgia also said creatively. Creatively, sorry, I get to leave. You can tell these videos are live. Creatively. Some people don't, you know, especially me, I couldn't do art in school. So everyone, like, I grew up thinking, I'm not creative, I'm not creative, I'm not creative. But the fact is, we are all creative, we are all problem solvers, and we can all think outside the box. And we all, as dressage riders, need to feel safe and fun to do that, because kind of in the dressage arena we're not. It's like follow the system and do not think. But we do need to think. So I remember Arbor, I went to 3 top trainers because I couldn't get him to passage. Piaf was fine, but I couldn't get a passage, and they all went, oh yeah, well, he can't do it. So I went, great, it's up to me. And my stallion is a bit like a Labrador, he'll do anything for food. So I literally had my husband out with his favourite treat of all time. It was a brownie bar, a horse brownie bar. And he knew the wrapper and he knew the crinkle, he knew what it all meant. We let him sniff it, we were horrible. We let him sniff it but not eat it. We're like, this is what you're playing for. And he literally turned into a little bit of a dog and he was like, what do you want, what do you want? And I just kept applying the aid for passage, kept saying, I need you to step, because what would happen is I'd put my leg on, he'd go, oh, you want a quicker step. And passage is the opposite, we want like a hanging step. And he finally gave us a quarter of a hanging step, just something towards what we were looking to achieve. And straight away he got the brownie bar. And I kid you not, in a 1-hour session, he had perfect passage. Because all we did was go, okay, do that again. And he was like, oh, that thing that got me the brownie bar, and he gave us a bigger step. We're like, that's it. Can you do 2 steps? He's like, sure I can. I can do anything you want for the brownie bar. And I literally was passaging around the arena. It wasn't that he couldn't do it. It was he didn't know what we wanted. And when we applied the aid, he was giving us the opposite. So that was one way. I'm not saying then that I don't teach Gretchen her Piaf passage with food at all. She's not food orientated. She'd be like, what do you think I am? A local, you know, I don't do things for cheap things like that. I'm much more classy. So we had to teach her in a different way. I had to teach her to close, and the pressure goes away then, and she gets to go back into the stables. So she was like, well, that's what I want, because I don't like to be ridden that much. And so she knows if she gives me what I want, the session's overdone and done with really quickly, and she can go and have fun and do what Queen Gretchen wants to do. So every horse is different, and it's our job as a rider trainer to unlock and help the horse understand what it is that we want and realise that every approach is different. So I trust that gives you some permission to be creative, to think creatively, and to think outside the box and be the rider trainer your horse needs. If you liked today's episode, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode. And if you want to leave a comment, I read all my comments, so let us know how this helped. If you would like some more dressage help, I have a completely free ultimate seat package, which is filled with videos, training plans, a 30-day training plan, bonus videos and bonus explanations of what you need to do in your training for the next 30 days. I would love to give that to you for free. Just click on the link below and check that out. And remember, live your dreams.